This is a very random video. It's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I think there's a lot of people that talk about manifesting and gratitude and affirming your reality and all of that jazz, but I just don't think a lot of people really understand it or really apply it to their lives. And I definitely was one of those people for a little while. I just want to share some things that are making serious changes in my life, and I want to pass on these tools to other people, because it's actually crazy how once you just dive full force into self-growth, you see amazing results. And the more you immerse yourself in the changes that you want to make, the more changes you'll see, and at a quicker pace. So something that I started doing every morning and night is I listen to a YouTube video of affirmations. So it's just, I am rich, I am abundant, I am loving, I am attracting only good people, I am growing, my business is growing. 3 to 4, 5 hour long videos of affirmations. And the whole point behind those is you're supposed to play them when you first wake up and right before you go to bed, because those are the two times where your brain is in a state called theta. And theta is a state where you're basically hypnotized. From the first time I fell asleep to a tape, the next morning I woke up, I just got out of bed, which is really hard for me. I have always struggled in the mornings. I struggle with moods. I have up and down moods. It's always been difficult to regulate my emotions. The audio tapes help a lot. Right away, they totally demolish your limiting beliefs. Everything in life comes down to a belief and a belief system. If you don't think that you can do something, well, then your actions are going to line up to that belief, and then you're going to actually not be able to do something. I also stopped beating myself up about things like sleeping in sometimes, or a little bit, not till 5 a.m., but I don't make myself feel guilty anymore for maybe not being productive on a certain day. I just chalk it up to, okay, well, clearly I needed a rest day. Another thing I do that's been helping a lot is journaling. Writing helps me figure my thoughts out. My thoughts get really jumbled, and I have a lot. I'm constantly just thinking. Writing helps me sort that out. It helps me come to a lot of conclusions and realizations. When you're keeping track of things that happen in your life and how those things make you feel, you can, go back and maybe see threads and links and see patterns that maybe you didn't before. And it really helped me with regulating my moods and my emotions and getting rid of depression. Another thing that I've been doing a lot more of is saying no to all negativity and toxic people, period, no exceptions, which is very hard for me because there's a lot of people in my life that I love very much and they mean a lot to me, but they have either a lot of baggage or the tendency to put it on me, the tendency to vent, the tendency to just put negativity on me. And I'm someone who I love to help people, and I love to fix and mentor people. So I kind of let those things happen sometimes in my relationships with people, my friendships, and that's something I'm working on. I'm working on keeping myself at a distance from a lot of people, at least right now, while I'm focusing on myself. I can't be worried about all my friends and my family's problems, because it's really not my problem. And at the end of the day, it really just drains my energy. And the more you let people put their negativity on you, the more they'll continue to do it, and the more they'll expect you to be there. I recently visited my hometown, and very, very, very eye-opening, because I keep looking at myself, but I'll be cute. Okay, I'm gonna look at the camera now. I recently visited my hometown after living in California for a year, and it was very eye-opening because you see a lot of traits that people in, a certain area share, and they're not always good traits. And I just kind of realized that a lot of the people I used to hang out with from the place I moved from were really not positive people to be around. And that's like really hard to realize when those people are also your friends. And that takes sacrifice. And I think this is where a lot of people stop in their growth, because they choose their friends over, leveling up, because everyone wants friends. But the truth is, when you are really committed to your growth and you're committed to manifestation, you're committed to positivity, a lot of people fall away because a lot of people are not on that wavelength. A lot of people are really comfortable complaining. A lot of people are really comfortable just gossiping, talking about people, about just filling their time with nothing, just okay with like doing the same thing every day, and just okay with being ordinary, and just bad habits, everything in life comes down to a habit. And I just realized a lot of people I used to hang out with have bad habits. I feel like I'm on the next level of life. I don't care about drinking anymore and like getting drunk and going to the bar and partying and like shit like that. I'm really so focused on making a difference and creating a good life for myself. And I see the vision so clearly, and I know that I am manifesting like my dream life. It's like literally happening in the stars right now. I am living my dream life already, but life honestly just gets better every single day. I wake up happier every single day. This is a really simple one, but this is another thing that really helped my mindset and just things the past month is drinking water. Drinking fucking water and eating 3 times a day is such an like underrated necessity. And I think a lot of people, especially when you move out of your parents and you're in your early 20s and you realize like, oh shit, like I have to feed myself and like keep a house clean and work and pay bills and have a social life, and you have to like do all these things. So I think for me at least, eating like became just last priority. Like I would eat to just keep myself alive, basically, like shove something in my mouth when I could fit in time. And that's just not healthy. I also was barely drinking water, and I realized that a lot of my insomnia and anxiety came from having dehydration and just not eating correctly. I feel like I'm on like an incredible soul journey right now. I feel very aligned and in control and very calm, and I'm not a very calm person naturally. I'm very like high strung. I have a lot of energy. I've always been like, I had ADHD, if you believe in that, as a child, and I just have to take care of myself and create the best life I can for myself and surround myself with positivity so I can get myself as far away from the negative memories in my life as possible. So I just wanted to share that. I really hope you guys like maybe try some of those things, because they're really changing my life. And like I said, I think a lot of people talk about manifestation and affirmation and positivity, and they don't really apply it to their lives. And I just think if more people really applied it, I think a lot of people would be living their dreams instead of like complaining and being sad. So yeah. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to my OnlyFans if you want to see my butt. Okay, bye.